This is the Iowa Weather Report for Thursday, December 3rd, 2015, and now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at noon today. We have the system departing across the New England states into the Canadian Maritimes. That's taking the low clouds, the snow, and rain well off to our east. We'll see calmer weather as we move through today and into the latter half of the week and into the weekend. Temperatures today will be in the 30s northwest, where there is still snow on the ground, to the lower and middle 40s across our southern and southeastern counties, with plenty of sunshine to go around, maybe a few high and mid-level clouds around in our eastern counties. But those will be long gone as we move into Friday and into the weekend as well. Winds turn around to the south and southwest with this high pressure moving off to our east. This is going to bring us temperatures into the 40s and lower 50s across the state. This will lead to some melting snow, could also lead to some morning fog, especially in the northern and northwestern counties. Winds continue out of the southwest as we move into Saturday, with temperatures still in the 40s to lower 50s across the state. We do have a weak system that's going to move through late Saturday into Sunday with a few more clouds, very little, if any, precipitation along it, so we'll keep it fairly dry, maybe more clouds around. This will dip temperatures on Sunday back into the 30s to lower to middle 40s, but it warms right back up as we move into Monday, back into the 40s to near 50 as we move into Monday and even Tuesday and Wednesday of next week as well. But we have this system off to our west that we're going to have to watch. This is here on Monday, and on Tuesday you can see a little piece of it moves out into the northern Rockies. That could bring some snow into the higher elevations and rain in the valleys, but you can still see winds out of the southwest here. That's still pumping up the warm air, so still 40s and 50s around here. Then we move into Wednesday. We have this system continuing to gather strength. We have a little bit of precipitation to our south. That's not going to bother us any. We have a system moving up the east coast. Could bring a little bit of rain, maybe some high elevation snow up in northern New England. Shouldn't be of any concern. But this trough digging in across the Intermountain West by next Thursday, that could be the beginnings of something very interesting as we move toward the latter half of next week into the following weekend. However, when we look at the possible surface chart here next Thursday, screaming winds out of the south, big storm beginning to develop, very heavy snow possible in the Sierras. That's like a godsend for the people there that are dealing with long-term drought. That trough really is seen digging across the plains, the Rockies, and you have a jet streak moving across the middle part of the country. One system is lifting out, which is the one we're talking about moving in toward the end of the week and into the weekend, but this system lifting out, another system comes in behind it that could bring us some snow, but it's also going to bring us a lot colder temperatures as we move into the middle and toward the week before Christmas. And speaking of the week before Christmas, this is the 18th of December, exactly 1 week before Christmas. Mainly a flow west to east across the country. However, the main jet stream is going to be far to our south where the storm track will be, so it'll be a lot cooler, but maybe a sign that maybe a few spells of warm weather could be possible. However, we've been seeing a lot of cold weather in the extended period, so we don't think that's going to go away anytime soon, but things can still change, so we'll keep watch on it. Satellite image from last evening, you can still see the plume of tropical air coming in from the eastern Pacific across the Gulf Coast and up the east coast with that system that's moving off to the east. Some low and mid-level clouds over the Great Lakes. Our next storm system, with a few clouds across the western plains, is not going to produce much of anything, but you can see that storm over the northwest producing some winter weather issues. Also a few winter weather issues in northern Maine. The rest of the country remains fairly quiet at this point. And the QPF chart looks fairly quiet as well. This goes through Monday evening, or maybe Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, showing very little precipitation around here, heaviest over South Florida and the Pacific Northwest, where they can get quite a bit of rain and snow there.